casino. People got to win sometime.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a giant, colorful check to deposit.
Welcome to another edition of Beatin the House. I'm Doug Weischadle here with Dave Weischadle. We're going to be crisscrossing the country, the continent, sometimes the world, talking about the latest jackpots coming out of the lottery and the casino industries. If it's $100,000 or more, we will be talking about it on this show. Press releases, keep them coming in at info@turnpikesportsradio.com. We love hearing from everybody out there, more and more each week. Before we get to the jackpots for the week, we do want to introduce a new partner to the Turnpike Sports family.
Yeah.
Jackpot.com has joined the family.
Yeah.
There's a whole lot of lotto going on in the world of jackpots, and there's a whole lot of jackpots going on right here in your hand with Jackpot.com. Sign up at Jackpot.com and you can bet on the world's best lotteries where the biggest jackpots are up for grabs. Powerball, Mega Millions, some of the best and biggest lotteries can be found at Jackpot.com. Simply choose your lotto game, pick your numbers, or use their Quick Pick feature, and then you're done. Sign up now at Jackpot.com with code DRAW24 and get a free lottery ticket with your first deposit. Jackpot.com. It's the world of lotto in your hand. We're going to start off this week heading over to Nevada, the home of the big game that just happened this past week.
Yeah.
And, I think there was some football game that happened over there.
Right.
Everybody got so excited about it.
I have to tell you,
it was just a football game.
I'm expecting some big reports about some big jackpots in Las Vegas because everyone's there, and by all reports, the weather is terrible. It's rainy. It's kind of cold for Las Vegas, so I expect everyone to be inside in the casinos on the gaming floor winning a lot of money. That's my thought.
Well, our first reports this week are from Caesars Palace on the Strip.
Okay.
And this is the weekend before the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Okay.
We've got two Caesars Palace guests, both winning, one on a Friday afternoon, one on a Saturday night. Slots player, $181,250 on a Friday at 5 p.m. at Caesars. Mm-hmm. Then we have a poker player.
Okay, good.
Winning a mega jackpot of $181,502.
Okay, good.
Playing playing poker. They placed down the 3, 7 of diamonds on a blazing 7 side bet while playing poker.
Okay, so this
is a table game.
Oh, it's a table game.
Yeah.
It wasn't in the poker room.
No, this was not in the poker room. This is kind of
Was it called Blazing Sevens?
Blazing 7 side bet.
Okay.
This is one of those weird side bets that this is actually a blackjack game. Blazing Sevens.
So
this is not a poker.
Yeah, so this is one of those games that kind of combines poker and blackjack.
Right, when you do
like
the Blazing
It's
7
a blackjack,
side bet.
But then you do a side bet, and if you get a good poker hand, that
Right.
beats the dealer, and something like that. So
not only do you do a blackjack, then a side bet, which turns it into a poker game. Certain side bets trigger the progressive jackpots. This was just a mega jackpot.
Okay, so how much did
181 grand?
Wow.
Yep. 181,000 seems to be the
so
the theme for
was that the table game player, or was that the slots player?
Both. They both won 181,000.
They both won 181,000.
Yes. The slot player won 181,250.
Hey.
And the poker player won, I can't keep calling him a poker player. It's a table game, guys. $181,502 for the poker player, if you want to call him a poker.
Well, just to differentiate.
Yeah. So. But the release noted that this was the second time in the past few weeks that players have won six-figure jackpots right after each other.
Let me tell you something. The reports are still coming out, but I expect a lot of jackpots coming out of Las Vegas that Super Bowl week, and I know I said Super Bowl, the big game week. And because you know what? Yeah. Like I said, the weather's not great. People are inside. They're enjoying Las Vegas. A lot of people are in town, and so, hey, win some money.
And not only did you have the Super Bowl weekend, you had the big game week.
Big game week.
That sounds horrible to say that, but anyway. But regarding those two other jackpots, they were won at the Suncoast, and we had them last week.
We had Suncoast last week.
So we're going to do something a little different on this next one. We're leaving the casinos and we're going to an online casino.
Okay.
We have DraftKings. They released a list of their biggest jackpots in January.
Good. Yeah,
I thought this was a very interesting list.
You reported on a lot of these jackpots,
yes.
So pretty good. So, how many states are they in? I'm seeing you gave me a list of the jackpots for DraftKings, and there are a whole bunch of states, and even in Canada.
They're in 5,
okay.
4 states, Canada. So five jurisdictions.
Okay.
Let me put it that way.
I should call it jurisdictions.
There you go. That's better. Now these are in no particular order. It's just they put out some of the biggest, a list of the biggest jackpots won in January.
All right.
Going to start off with a Pennsylvania winner winning on Cleopatra. That's kind of interesting because a lot of different places have Cleopatra 2. DraftKings is one of the few that has both.
Oh, okay.
Cleopatra, $2,031,472.53.
Pennsylvania, right?
Pennsylvania DraftKings. Now we're going to the DraftKings Michigan family over there. We have the game of 777 Surge. $1,598,396.22. Doing our first Ontario jackpot in the list, Blackjack Blazing Sevens.
Oh, okay. That's
the blackjack that turns into poker.
You just reported it.
Exactly.
Okay. All right, now I got to play it. I guess
this is the online version. This is the online version.
I should do the online version.
$178,113.74.
Okay. All right.
Going back into the United States here, we've got Pennsylvania with Cash Eruption giving a player $2.3 million. And back over in Michigan, Cleopatra 2, $1.65 million.
Okay.
West Virginia, the first West Virginia entry here. We've got DraftKings Digits.
I don't know.
No clue what that game is.
No clue.
But it's one of their exclusive games, obviously, because it has their name in it.
Guess so.
$513,000. Then you go over to New Jersey. We've got Extra Chili Megaways, which we did report on. $351,882 there. Going over back to Pennsylvania now, we've got Gods of Troy, $830,531. Back to New Jersey, another Extra Chili Megaways. We did this one as well, $355,826.73. Roller Wheel Jungle Roll is a game that's on the Pennsylvania DraftKings.
Okay.
$846,000.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I'm rounding these off.
Yeah,
just
no,
to
I
make it easier on myself here too. Back in Michigan, we have Masai Mara Megaways. No clue.
All right.
$557,000. And then we're going to end up back in New Jersey. We have Ultimate X Poker Triple Play, which is a video poker game.
Okay.
$606,000.
Wow. What a great January if you're playing on DraftKings. Huh?
Yes, yes. Well, these aren't all the same player.
Oh, no, I know
Obviously
that. Yeah,
not.
Obviously not.
Yeah.
But no, I got to play some more on DraftKings. I enjoy playing online casinos. I haven't been into DraftKings too much because there's a lot of stuff we can choose from in New Jersey, but I got to check this out more.
We got a report from Arizona Charlie's for their January totals that they gave out in terms of jackpots. $2,484,350 given out between the two properties in the month of January. It was $2,079,000 from slot jackpots, $405,000 from bingo.
Wow. So is it like the first week in February, everyone gives out their jackpots for January? Is that what happens?
Pretty much.
Okay.
And we'll be getting more of those as we go in, too.
All right.
Now we're going to go to our bi-weekly or bi-monthly edition of Jersey Jackpots.
Ah, yes, Jersey Jackpots.
Now, we had done Jersey Jackpots a while ago, and it was a short one because they only had a couple days' worth of January reported. We now have gobs of January reported.
Where does this one start from?
This starts on January 6th.
January 6th.
And the last one we have is January 21st. There's more after January 21st, but they're under 100,000. The Division of Gaming and Enforcement over in New Jersey reports everything 50,000 and up. We do only 100,000.
Okay. Well, I'll be quiet and let you run through Jersey Jackpots.
Starting off January 6th, Hard Rock Atlantic City. Light and Wonders Firelink Cash Falls paid out $108,035.70. January 7th, we've got two of them. We've got Play MGM Casino for both of them, which is BetMGM Casino's online site. $135,344. NYX Gaming's Desperados Wild Megaways. $105,415.56. Playing Evolution's Santa Spins. By the way, that answers your question regarding the Christmas games. They are still there and active,
and they're still
paying
giving out.
Yeah,
So
Santa delivered another gift to somebody in January here. So
nice.
January 8th, we've got Betfair Casino paying out $125,750 to a player playing Evolution's Live Dealing Lightning Dice. Craps game.
Yeah, I got that from the dice word.
Dice dice doesn't always
I played
equate
lightning
to
roulette, so that was.
Let me tell you something. Dice does not always equate to roulette. There are other games that use dice. So
Well, no, I played roulette. I
yeah,
know
I'm
dice
just
doesn't have
saying
the
lightning
roulettes.
dice doesn't mean it's craps, but this one is
Yeah.
craps. Over in January 11th, we've got $153,192.59. Again on Betfair Casino, which is also FanDuel, playing Evolution's Mercy of the Gods.
Okay.
That's a very interesting game by itself. That's the Greek mythology themed one. Now, for some reason, January 13th seemed to be a huge day for jackpots.
I heard that. Someone told me January 13th. Apparently, Lucky 13. A lot of people won a lot of money on that day in New Jersey.
Well, we've got 6 jackpots of $100,000 or more to talk about here, but
Only on January 13th, right? But there was much more.
There were another 5 or 6 of 50,000 or more listed.
So
in this,
I don't know
in the system.
what was going on in January 13th.
Well, let's get through the 6 right now.
All right, go ahead.
$105,552 on FanDuel Casino playing High Five's Da Vinci Deluxe Ways. That's a fun game. It's all art related, Da Vinci stuff.
All right.
$110,610 DraftKings.com. Digital's Fishin' Bigger Loaded Pots.
All right.
As you can imagine, that's a fishing theme.
Fishing theme, I guess. Yeah.
Now here we have our first millionaire. Golden Nugget Atlantic City, playing Light and Wonder's Willy Wonka, I Want It Now.
Okay. There's a ton of Willy Wonkas out
Yes.
there. I don't know. I don't even know which one this is, but I was down in Atlantic City a couple days ago, and there was a ton of Willy Wonka slot machines.
Well, isn't this that the line said by Veruca Salt? I Want It Now.
Oh, okay. I got it now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, and also I noticed when walking by a couple of the Willy Wonkas, they all had the Oompa Loompa bonus features.
Yeah, they had the Oompa Loompas.
Yes.
I saw that.
This is the first jackpot of the year of $1 million or more. $1,349,213.94.
A golden nugget, right?
Yes.
And Willy Wonka.
And I wonder if the winner said, "I want it now."
Yep. They got it.
$104,000 at Play MGM Casino, BetMGM Casino, really. Novamatic's High Seas Jackpots. Now, last year, towards the end of the year, Novamatic America came out with a whole bunch of pirate themed.
Okay.
And we were seeing a whole lot of them paying out. And now we have another High Seas Jackpot, $104,000.
Okay.
$100,143 on BetMGM Casino, playing Spin Games Full Force Good Deal Link. Haven't played a Spin Games game yet.
No, I
So,
don't. Maybe I have. I don't know. There's a lot of games I played. I don't know.
You don't pay attention to the loading screens?
I probably should, but I really don't.
Those companies put
There's
so much.
many out there.
Yeah.
Just you see something that catches your eye, you try it out. I don't even know some of the names of them. Just something catches my eye, and I want to check it out.
These companies put so much money into creating those graphics to launch
and I
their
just
games.
blow right by it.
Exactly. Last one, $100,000 on BorgataCasino.com. We haven't done a BorgataCasino.com. NYX Gaming, Jinjiao, Baoji, and those treasures.
And by the way, all those were just January 13th.
Yes.
Those were the 100,000 in January 13th.
Right. There was a lot more
50,000 on January 13th. God knows what was going on January 13th in New Jersey.
Real quick here. January 14th, $114,000. Again, BetMGM Casino. Novamatic's High Seas Jackpot. January 17th, $105,552. Playing High Five's Da Vinci Deluxe Ways from FanDuel. January 18th, $100,100. BetMGM Casinos playing IGT's Wheel of Fortune on Tour. That's the brand new Wheel of Fortune brick and mortar slot.
All right.
But they also have it online.
Okay.
So BetMGM is carrying that one. January 19th, first Buffalo game we're going to talk about.
Oh.
BetMGM Casino, Novamatic's Diamond Cash Mighty Buffalo. You thought I was going to talk about an Aristocrat game, but this is Novamatic.
I have to tell you, we went to Atlantic City with our parents, and that's what Mom hit the gaming floor. And I was like, where are those Buffalo games? I want to try those Buffalo games.
And I just looked at her and said, which one?
She was playing Buffalo games.
Yeah.
So,
she tried a couple different ones. She tried a couple different ones, too.
Yeah, so she went off and played Buffalo slot machines.
She actually started off with Buffalo Ascension.
Okay.
Then went to Buffalo Chief.
All right.
And then there was another Buffalo after that. But she stayed with the Aristocrat one. So, she seemed to like the Aristocrat ones more than anything else.
Okay.
Last one, January 21st, $125,000 on BetMGM.com. Again, playing NYX Gaming's Dancing Drums.
Okay.
Last entry for the day here. We've got a Michigan lottery story. A woman who had picked up a lottery ticket on her way to work actually cashed.
What do you mean?
She went into work. She was going into work. She bought a lottery ticket, Club Keno ticket, and it cashed right before she got to work.
Okay.
$410,125.
Did she keep on going to work? Or?
She called in and had a sick day.
Oh, good for her.
She didn't tell her boss what was going on. She just said something came up with regards to home, and she just had to take the day. So she took a sick day and went and had a good time winning the $410,000.
Exactly what I would have done.
You don't hear too many people saying, I took a sick day because I didn't want to tell my boss what happened in a press release.
First off, I mean, you want to collect yourself. I mean, you want to compose yourself. I'm sure, that was kind of an exciting moment for her, and I'm glad. Hopefully, she pulled her car over and then looked at it closely and then called her boss. But good for her. She did the right thing. Exactly what I would have done, and take the rest of the week off.
I think she is. I think she is. But she said she bought the ticket. She hit 8 out of 8. Mm-hmm. And she said she was watching it on her app as she was going to work. I don't know what that means.
Okay.
I'm hoping she was looking at a stoplight, or she was in the parking lot,
or she's public transportation,
or that's too
something like that.
She didn't say how she was going to work. She didn't say whether she was driving, but she picked it up on her way to work. So she could have been walking.
Who knows?
And then public transportation.
Whatever. So good.
So congratulations.
The important thing is she won the $410,000
and had enough brains to take the sick day.
God!
How could you concentrate on work?
What a great day! Yeah, what a great day! Can you imagine sitting in work all day?
Yeah,
and you have a $410,000 ticket in your wallet or your pocket or your purse. It's incredible.
And quite honestly, I don't know what she does for work. She could be sitting in a cubicle. That would drive me nuts, knowing I won that kind of money and I couldn't do anything.
Sure.
And also the Speedy Q Market where she bought it is going to get I think they said a $10,000 bonus.
Good. For
the sale of the ticket.
Good for them.
So
everyone wins.
Exactly. Call in sick when you win.
Absolutely. Definitely.
That's the one thing I you buy it on your way to work. You win on your way to work. I don't know how many people would go to work. I mean, I would think 100% people would not go to work.
No. I would call in sick. I'd have to figure out what I'm doing with the money, where bank, and splitting it up, doing whatever. Call, you have a stockbroker or whatever, or do whatever.
A financial planner.
Yeah.
And an attorney.
Yeah.
So you need both of those.
410 probably doesn't reach that level of a couple million that you have to worry about, but it's a big sum. So, you have to figure out what you're doing with it.
Well, that's it for this week's Beatin the House. Press releases, info@turnpikesportsradio.com. Keep those coming in. As always, we only do $100,000 or more. There's a lot more winners out there that have won sums below that, so congratulations to the people we talked about today. Congratulations to everybody else out there. We love hearing all the stories. And we'll see you again next week.
And that'll do it for us this week. We'll see you next time on the Turnpike.